One would think that I have it all figured out by now, but I really don't. And I don't know if I ever will at this point.
I think it's part of the show now.
Yeah. Well, I got distracted because somehow there's a comment on here from Jen.
Same.
And
I saw it too, and I was like, how do we already have a text from her? But it's from, because last week I saw it right as we were closing, because we were talking about how you were saying how we go live every Thursday, and she was like, except next week or next Thursday, whatever.
Right.
But it's weird that it's there still.
Yeah, so that threw me, and then I was like, oh yeah, we're podcasting now. Anyways, hello, welcome. Welcome to Going Beyond the Castle. I am Ashley Rude, and I'm joined by my fellow co-host, Lori Talamo, and we are your one-stop shop for anything travel-related, but embarrassingly, mostly Disney. We are always wanting to talk about travel, whether it be cruising, theme parks, just your everyday getaway. If you ever want to chat about your adventures, please give us a shout, and we'd love to chat with you about it. I'd like to go ahead and address the elephant in the room before we get any further. We are covering Magic Kingdom tonight, and my shirt is Sleeping Beauty's castle. So let's not all think that I wore a Cinderella's castle shirt. It's Sleeping Beauty.
Mine has it.
Yeah, you took care
and
of it.
Ollie. Yeah,
you got all the things on your shirt tonight.
I do.
If this is your first time listening, welcome. We are live every Thursday, but it's Wednesday. We're live every Thursday at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern, and our episodes drop every Tuesday morning. If you'd like to follow us on social media, please be sure to follow us at Going Beyond the Castle Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, you name it. We're probably out there. And also, if you're ever listening and you think to yourself, wow, I would love to plan this travel, but I have no idea where to start, good news. We have our own in-house travel agent, and that would be the lovely Miss Lori Talamo. If you would like to send her an email, you can email her at loritalamo@mousecounselors.com, or you can find her on, dang it, Lori T.
Yes.
Let's just pretend I didn't do that. If you ever need to email her about your travel, LoriT@mousecounselors.com, or follow her on Facebook, Lori Talamo Travel Planner or something like that. I don't know. If you just search Lori Talamo Travel, I'm sure you'll find it.
Yep. Travel with Lori Talamo. Close enough.
Yep. Travel with Lori Talamo. Yep. I think I've covered all of our things. I'm getting pretty good at that one. I am trying to share out the podcast everywhere on Facebook. Good news, bad news. There really isn't any news this week. With D23 happening this weekend, everything's kind of dormant. There's a couple things that are kind of coming out of the woodwork, just small parks things, but nothing really world-ending. The entrance for the door coaster is coming along. Yzma will be at Oogie Boogie Bash. What other one did we find, Lori? We were like, oh yeah. Piston Peak, the model will be at D23. Just stuff like that. Nothing real big, nothing really worth spending time on. So we can kind of roll into our topic tonight, which is 4 parks, 4 weeks, Magic Kingdom. And don't you worry, Lori, I have you covered.
Hello, everyone, and welcome aboard the Walt Disney World Transportation System. We're on our way to the Magic Kingdom. For your safety and the safety of others, please remain seated while the motor coach is in motion. If you're standing, we encourage you to use the handrails above or to the side, and remain clear of the doors and stairwells. We also ask that you refrain from eating, drinking, and smoking while on board the motor coach. And now...
Do you think anyone has ever tried to attempt to smoke? on board the motor coach.
I mean, it's possible. The stuff that we've seen people do, I wouldn't put it past anyone, but
That's
who
true.
knows?
People are crazy, man.
Yes.
Before we jump into Magic Kingdom and what it's about today, we figured we'd give you a little bit of history on Magic Kingdom. And Lori, feel free to jump in anywhere you see fit here.
Yeah, I have one thing that I was going to ask before you start. Randomly, do you know where they were originally going to put this? Where they was going to put Disney World?
New Orleans.
Yes. God, could you imagine? Like, I wouldn't have to move anywhere. I wonder if I would love it as much, though, like if it was here.
I'll tell you
Then
one thing, you probably wouldn't be worried about Techron.
no. You're probably right. You are probably right. Yeah, but I was like, I just thought about that like right before we got on. I'm like, you know what? It's a good thing to bring up because I didn't even think about it before. But yeah, and it says the North Shore of New Orleans, which is actually where Josh's parents and most of his family live now. So just wow that it was supposed to be here.
And I don't think it would have been a bad idea because, like, there's plenty of, like, waterways and stuff there to navigate around. Like, it would have served the same purpose as it does in Orlando without having to, like, man-make those waterways and stuff.
Yeah, I just don't know. Like, I think about all 4 parks now and like how massive it is. I mean, I guess back then the North Shore probably wasn't as built up as it is now. So maybe it would have taken some of that, the spaces where there's other stuff now. But yeah, I just thought that was interesting that it was supposed to be here.
That is very interesting.
Good old Louisiana for you.
Yeah, the hurricanes would have did them in, though. That would have been no bueno.
Yeah, could you imagine if it was here during Katrina?
No.
It would, yeah.
The documentaries would be 3 times as long as they currently are.
Oh my gosh, those documentaries are crazy. I remember you were watching it and I was like, please ask me because I will tell you because some of that stuff is not real. But
yeah, we spent like a whole day deep diving on that stuff. Crazy stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that was real, but some of it was not.
Yeah. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that our one-time long-standing listener, Rob, is currently present. He's actually on vacation right now, so it means a lot that he's taking time out of his vacation to listen to us. It also means a lot to me that he's not at work because then I can be more efficient and actually do my work. So thanks for that as well.
Sweet.
Back to history. After the success of Disneyland opening in 1955 and the years of success that followed it, Walt wanted to build an East Coast version. What is happening out there? An East Coast version of Disneyland. He built a team of 7 people. They went out, they're flying all over Florida to figure out where they wanted to build up this land to build his quote unquote second empire. And they finally settled on Swampland in Orlando. And when they were buying up this land, they were using fake names because if anyone found out that Walt Disney was buying the land, they would have upped the price of it. So they were using fake business names, and one of the business names was letter M, letter T, lot with 2 T's, empty lot, which I thought was kind of funny. Hi, Willie. I hope you're having a great day today.
I'm gonna mute myself.
You're good. So they did. They bought up the land. They were able to start building Walt Disneyland. Sadly, Walt Disney World. Can we just restart this whole episode at this point? Sadly, Walt Disney passed away in 1966, 1 year after they purchased the land. His brother Roy picked up where Walt left off, and construction began in 1967. 4 years later, Walt Disney World opened its doors to visitors on October 1st, 1971, and they only had 10,000 visitors. They picked a day during the week, so that way it wouldn't be as chaotic, and, the weekend would have been crazy, so they picked a day during the week, so they kinda have less chaos than they typically would if everyone was off of work. Magic Kingdom open with more than 20 attractions across 6 theme zones. And by theme zones, we mean all the lands that are currently at Magic Kingdom. Adventureland, Frontierland, Hi Fred, Frontierland, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland, Liberty Square, and Main Street USA. Also on opening day, you had 2 resort hotels, which were the Contemporary and the Polynesian.
Sweet. Which I have
Uh,
now stayed at both.
Jealous.
Isn't that nice? I know.
Yeah.
Jealous of those trips too.
I forgot to note the opening day attractions, Lori. So if you have those, that'd be great.
I did. It's in the next segment.
Okay, perfect. We'll cover those opening day attractions in the next segment, but just know that those are the lands that opened. An important thing to note here is that Walt used the hub and spoke. What do they call it? The hub and spoke design for Magic Kingdom. He wanted Cinderella's castle to be the bigger focal point. And I was listening to a podcast earlier, which got too pretentious for me, so I quit listening to it. Basically, they were saying, yeah, he's being a jokester. They were basically saying that when Disneyland was built, everything was smaller because like they wanted the lands to feel more submersive, and if like there was a focal point that kind of took you out of the land. But when Walt wanted to build Walt Disney World, he wanted the castle to be bigger because he wanted visitors to be able to navigate the parks a lot more easily, hence why he used the hub and spoke design. Hello, Lawrence. They also call it the magic wand design, which I never really thought about that until I was thinking about like all the stars and the big focal point. But whatever. Lori, do you have anything else on the hub and spoke design?
I do not.
One other thing to note, which I found interesting as well, is if you're driving a car, getting to Magic Kingdom is a pain in the ass. Like you gotta drive through the entrance, then you gotta park your car, then you gotta take a tram, then you gotta either get on a boat or a monorail, then you gotta go through security. Well, you go through security first now, but you have to do all of those things in order to just get to Magic
Get
Kingdom.
there. Yeah.
And that is because Walt Disney wanted there to be a grand entrance and to you to have that entrance and see Cinderella's castle as you're entering. So that way, like, everything else was like, behind you, pushed out of focus, and you were moving towards this experience that you're going to have.
That's interesting concept. It makes sense.
Yeah. So I hate it less now that I know that it's simply just to immerse everyone in it. But yeah. And then of course there is, the Florida project, which is what Walt really wanted Magic Kingdom to be, right? Before he started all of this East Coast project hubbub, he went into it with the idea for the Florida project, which was basically the same concept as Epcot. A community of innovation that kind of just immersed everyone in the newest designs and trends and tech and everything else. And that, Epcot also, I think, had the hub and spoke design too, but had transportation flowing through the spokes, if I'm not mistaken.
I'll take your word for it.
Okay, great.
I am not
And
the
there is
history buff. Yeah.
there is a nod to this, of course, when you're writing TTA. When you're writing TTA and you go through that first tunnel, Oric gives you the spiel about the Florida project and the experimental prototype community of tomorrow. That's on your left side as you go through the tunnel.
Yeah.
The first lane you walk through is Main Street. Kind of sets the tone for the whole park. Arguably one of the more immersive lands. They're all very immersive, but just kind of knowing the history behind Main Street and the lore of it, you really immerse yourself into it. I would highly recommend anyone who is interested in the history of Main Street and just learning about all the shops, all the details, listen to the Connecting with Walt podcast run by the DIS. because they go very in depth on all of that stuff.
It's crazy because for the longest time, and I know we've talked about this one time before. I think it was when Fred was on with us. How like for the I don't know, the very beginning trips for the longest time, we just kind of hustle in and just kind of really skip Main Street and not really focus on it or pay too much attention to it. And then the last few times that I've gone, I've really kind of, like walked through at a slower pace and actually got to, caught the Dapper Dans in that area and just, like the different things. We saw the flag retreat once. So, if you just kind of skip through there and look at it as, oh, this is a shopping hub and I'll just catch it on the way out, you really do kind of miss the magic of walking in and getting started.
Yeah, I do think you're doing yourself a disservice if you see it as just shopping.
Yeah.
There's a ton of just like small details and nods to the history and the future of Disney just strictly on Main Street, right? There's if you see any window on Main Street, that window is most likely going to be dedicated to a past or present Imagineer. There's the fire station with the I don't does the Walt Disney World fire station have the candle too, or is it just the one in Disneyland?
I think it's just the one in Disneyland.
Okay, but I mean, still, there's still the Main Street fire station, right? You've got the theater, you've got the Emporium, the confectionery, all of the things you have on Main Street, and I highly encourage anyone to listen to that podcast and to really learn the ins and outs of it. Um, the thing for me that and Laura, I'd love to hear your response to this as well. The thing for me that makes Magic Kingdom feel different from the three parks is just kind of I hate to be cliche, but just like the magic of it, right? Like it's you're there and all of your worries are gone. They disappear as soon as you walk through the gates, and that's the magic of it to me. Like I get there and all I'm worried about is the attractions and the immersiveness of Magic Kingdom.
No, I agree. And actually, and at the end when we kind of do our little statement of,
I forgot to look at those questions. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. You can do it on the fly. You're good at that. No, it definitely is. And even though like I always say Animal Kingdom is my favorite park, but I do love Magic Kingdom. And I just, and I tell people, clients, especially those that haven't gone, like it is the most magical park. You walk in and this is where you just get all of the feels. Like I love Animal Kingdom and it's amazing and the atmosphere is different, but it's not like the magical feel. Like even Epcot and Hollywood Studios, they all have their own appeal and their own, they give you different feelings, but Magic Kingdom is just the one that's so special. Like, I don't know, it's hard to describe it.
Yeah. Yeah, like even just still just trying to like place how it feels different to me. It puts me in like a conundrum almost. I don't know how to explain
Yeah,
it.
no. Yeah, no, I get it. It's like just, I don't know. Just like I say all the time, well, because my mom was like, I thought y'all podcast on Thursdays. I'm like, I am, but Ashley's going to Disney to the Halloween party. She goes, she's going to Disney just to go to Halloween party. And I'm like, yep. I'm like, the people who love it, and you will do whatever,
Yeah. Yep. I know I've been telling people that this is Gabrielle and I's last chance to travel without a ton of extra literal baggage.
Right. Yep. You gotta
Like we could
get it while you can.
just take a backpack and let the world take us at this point.
Yep, absolutely.
I wanted to touch on the six lands again. I know we're kind of back and forth on things in Magic Kingdom, but I want to touch on those and then we'll hit that last question and then we can move on. The 6 themed lands are Tomorrowland, which obviously they didn't put us together on our flight. The 6
no.
themed lands are Tomorrowland, which is obviously all of the names of the lands are very obvious. I don't need to explain them to you, but Tomorrowland, Adventureland, Fantasyland, Frontierland, Liberty Square, Main Street. What am I missing? I think that
Wait,
was
say it
it.
again. I missed.
Yeah, I got them all. That was all of them. If you had to pick a favorite land, I hope is this part of your questions later?
It's not.
Okay, what's your favorite land?
Oh man, that's tough. Shoot, I'm gonna. Dang it. It's between. I love Tomorrowland, just because Buzz is one of my favorite rides.
Yeah.
Um,
Have you ridden the new version? I forget.
no, not yet.
Oh, so good.
Cannot wait. And also, it's got the People Mover, and I guess I'll just stick with it because I was like either that or like I like Frontierland because I like Big Thunder Mountain. But I mean, if we're just going the land itself, not specific on the ride, I would still say Tomorrowland. Even though
Yeah, I think
on the rides,
Tomorrowland's
but
my favorite.
yeah.
And then a close number 2 is Main Street, obviously.
Yeah.
Does the Magic Kingdom still deserve its status as the centerpiece of Walt Disney World?
I think so.
I would have to agree.
Because you can't go there and not go to Magic Kingdom. Unless you're Ashley and you buy the 3 park tickets that don't include it.
Yeah, I'm guilty of it. It's fine.
No. I mean, I'm sure it's even like Josh, it's not even his favorite. Like I feel like Josh could go with skipping it. I mean, and I could too. I guess, but
it's just not my favorite park. It's not, it's not yours either.
Right.
And I would imagine you feel the same way about this, but the only reason I am okay skipping Magic Kingdom every so often is because I know I'm going to go back.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? Like there's always that next trip that you're going to go back for. So as long as I keep that in mind, I'm okay with skipping every once in a while. It does suck not being able to see Happily Ever After, but you catch it from the Polynesian, you catch it from the Contemporary, you're fine.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I would also agree. I would agree that it's the centerpiece because I think it has the best fireworks show. And not only does it have the best fireworks show, but it's a literal centerpiece for the fireworks show because you can see the fireworks from multiple resorts.
Yeah.
Also, I think has the most attractions too, which attractions matter to more people than not. So, keeping that in mind and knowing that most of the original stories that Walt Disney told are there also makes it the centerpiece for me.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? All right.
Anyway.
Would you like to move on?
Sure.
All right.
Kingdom Classics, the rides and experiences that define Magic Kingdom. So this is where I went and put in the opening day attractions. So, well, I guess my list may not be, well, no, because I have those at the bottom. Because I put in opening day attractions that are, oh, my comments went above each other. So the ones that are still there, Country Bear Jamboree, Dumbo, Hall of Presidents, Haunted Mansion, Small World, Jungle Cruise, Mad Tea Party, Prince Charming's Carousel, Swiss Family Treehouse, Tomorrowland Speedway, Enchanted Tiki Room, and the Walt Disney World Railroad.
I'm surprised the Carousel of Progress isn't on there.
Yeah. Let me see when that opens. See if my research failed me. Debut at Disney World. And then also, I guess Peter Pan is considered to be one, but it actually didn't open until 2 days later, it says. So that's
Yeah,
why
I
they don't
saw that
consider it.
too.
Okay, so Carousel of Progress opened up in January 15th, 1975.
Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting. I
Yeah.
guess I should have realized that.
Yeah. So some other attractions that were opening day attractions that are gone now is the Diamond Horseshoe Review, which I had never heard of that, which apparently is
Mhm.
where the restaurant is now.
Right now it is
Frontier,
currently the Jesse
the
thing,
Jesse
the cool
thing.
kids say
Yeah.
summer.
What is it? Frontier Shooting Gallery, the Liberty Square Riverboat.
Rip.
Yeah. Mickey Mouse Review. I don't know what this one is.
I
Mike
think
Fink Keel Boats.
I was listening to a podcast earlier about this. Keep talking, I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, The Skyway, and Snow White's Scary Adventures. What the heck is that? That's what I want.
I remember writing that.
The scary one?
Yeah, I remember writing it like when my parents worked there or something. I lost my camera for some reason.
Let's see. Okay, so it says the ride was notoriously frightening.
Yeah, I remember it. And yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna play it because it'll probably mess up, but there's a little video. I'm gonna go watch it later.
I think you should, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So those are the opening day attractions that are either there or not there anymore.
So the Mike Fink keel boats were on the same river as the Liberty Square riverboat. But what I was thinking about was the boats that were in the channels around the hub. They were like swan boats, but I don't remember what they were called now. But they did exist. I know that much. So,
Gotcha.
which classics still hold up? In my opinion, it's thanks, Gabrielle. The classics that still hold up to me are Haunted Mansion and Jungle Cruise. Those are my two favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely love those.
Do you have any difference?
Me or Gabby?
Gabby's pointing to a cup that says Peter Pan. Gabby loves Peter Pan.
You're bad at right.
I have no idea what's happening right now. Anyways, what was your classic that still held up?
I would say probably the same. Well, I do love It's a Small World. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't like it,
Gab likes it.
but I do like it. Like, I will sometimes force my family to go on it, depending
Oh,
on
we
who's
rope
with me.
dropped it
But
last month in June.
yeah, I like
No
it.
shame.
And I'll go live so that way everybody else has to have that song in their head all day.
Oh, It's a Small World. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate you.
I think that, yeah. And Haunted Mansion too. I do love Haunted Mansion.
Yeah. I remember I see Lawrence's comment about remembering the Snow White ride, and I forgot to elaborate on my statement there. I remember writing it, and it was my parents were just working at Disney, and I remember that like my dad was like showing me these new rides that I'd never ridden on and tried, and so they were trying to get me to like explore all of these things. And I remember being very unsure about riding Snow White. I was like, this is not for me. I don't remember hating it. I just remember like going into it being like, I don't think I'm going to like this.
Yeah.
Same goes for Pirates was one we tried that day, and Haunted Mansion. Like they were just hitting me with all the bangers.
Kind of creepy. Yeah.
So
Yeah, I feel like that could not traumatize a kid because they're not really that bad. But for a little kid, it could be.
I was in middle school.
You know?
I was fine.
Oh. Yeah.
But still.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Which attraction would you never visit Magic Kingdom without riding?
I'm trying to think.
My,
I think People Mover.
I was about to say that too.
Yeah, I feel like that's one. No matter what, we're gonna ride it.
Or Pirates.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like though. I mean, I guess it depends on who I'm with, but I feel like the family would skip. Even Josh and Olivia both love People Mover, so I feel like that would be the one that everybody would kind of want to do. So
Yeah.
we wouldn't skip that one.
Gotcha. Which one gets more hype than you think it deserves?
Sorry, Katie. I'm gonna say Space.
That's valid.
I mean, it's fun. It just. I guess maybe I shouldn't say Space. No, Tiki Room, because that one's crazy. That one makes you
I'll
feel
never-
like you were back in the 70s and you're like just finished
I will
partaking
never
of
forget
of the
your
devil's
face.
lettuce. Yeah,
Oh,
that's what the Tiki
man.
Room reminds me of. Yeah, no, I won't say Space because Space is a good ride. I don't think it's overhyped. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Hot take. Seven Doors Mine Train.
Yeah, that's a good one. That is a good one because it is a cool ride. It's a fun ride, but I'm not waiting an hour for a 2-minute ride.
No.
Or not
it's
even a
worth
2-minute,
it.
30-second ride. That ride is
Yeah.
I want to know how quick is
It's like
that ride?
a minute and 51 seconds or something.
Really? It feels way shorter than that.
Yeah, it is not worth the time. We rope dropped it when we took the boys for their first time, and that was it.
I don't think that's right. It says 2 minutes and 50 seconds, but
Oh.
it feels way less than that.
Yeah. It's just not. If the weight's low and we're rope dropping with no priorities, then I'll ride it. But
Same.
I'm not going out of my way to rope drop it if I want to do literally anything else.
Yeah, no, same. Because again,
Especially-
it's cool, but it's not worth it for that.
Especially now that Tron's there. Like, I don't need to do doors when there's Tron.
See, now Josh will ride Seven Dwarfs Monitoring, but he will not ride Tron.
Yeah, I could see that. I've only ridden Tron once, and I liked it, but I could see how it can be too much for a lot of people.
Yeah. I remember one time we went and they were trying to put me in the front, and I was like, I was like, I'm not riding in the front. I feel like now maybe I would, but back then I was like, I'm not doing that.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Best attractions for first time visitors. My opinion. Jungle Cruise and Pirates to get the history vibes. Haunted Mansion. Probably Dumbo, just because it's a flagship attraction.
Yeah.
Buzz and TTA.
Yep. I think I would agree with that. Yeah. And of course the dogs, I mean, they're crazy. Yeah, no, I agree with that. Those are all like, and I would say Peter Pan too. That another thing though, Peter Pan, the line is always so long for that one. And then if you do a lightning lane, you miss the
Everything.
queue. So you really miss, like the queue that's one of my favorite queues.
It's so great.
But it also, I won't wait an hour for it.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But best attractions for families with young children. Once again, Peter Pan, Small World, Jungle Cruise, Dumbo, Magic Carpets of Aladdin,
Little Mermaid,
Mermaid, TTA, Buzz,
Speedway, which is a little Speedway.
Speedway, the train, even though it
Yeah.
operates out of one station right now. The train. I think that's about it.
Did you say the Aladdin carpets? They got that
I
one
did.
back over. Yeah.
The flying carpets.
Yeah. Yes.
With the camel that spits at you.
Teacups.
Oh yeah, no. Absolutely not. Maybe if we're just
Oh, yeah,
not
and they have the Winnie
spending.
the Pooh right there too by the
Oh
teacups.
yeah.
Josh and I did that one last time we went. It was just he and I. We did Winnie the Pooh. Well, maybe not last time, but one time we went recently. Like it's cute.
We haven't done Winnie the Pooh in a long time, and I think Gabby really wants to do it. So we're probably gonna do it Friday night, I would imagine.
Yeah, do it. It's cute.
I really want to meet the Pooh characters all dressed up, but I know the line is so long.
Yes. We saw them, I guess maybe it was not last year. Did I go for the Halloween party? No, last year was the Christmas party. So I guess the year before that. It is super cute in their little costumes.
Yes. We'll see how it shakes out.
Yeah.
Of course, there are more than just rides at Magic Kingdom. There is a ton of entertainment that you cannot miss. Lori was saying she saw the Dapper Dance for the first time not too long. Was that? Did you say not too long ago you saw them?
Hmm. I
How
mean,
did you
we've seen them
feel?
a couple of times, but last time, we actually kind of sat and watched. It's cool, just sitting there and watching how they interact with the crowd and everybody's listening and
I love their little
cute.
music makers.
Hmm.
They tried to get me to tap dance last month, and I
That's
then
fun.
diverted to Gabrielle, and then she just started shaking her head no. So it made a really awkward exchange for us in the dance, but we powered through. A list of entertainment. And looking at this list, we missed some things that are family friendly.
I
We'll
did.
definitely point it out as we do it. Happily Ever After, best fireworks show on property, makes me cry every time. Did I tell you? In June when we went, when Happily Ever After started, there were 2 people who turned their video cameras on with the light.
No.
I was enraged. I was so mad.
Yeah, like you don't. I mean, it's just common courtesy not to do that
And, like, I hope they caught me just, like, continuing to turn around and, like, give them a dirty look, because that's all I
on their
did.
video too.
On their video,
Ruin
yeah.
their video.
Yeah. There's the Festival of Fantasy Parade. Also, a no questions asked, great parade.
Oh yeah, and now that you're saying it, I did at the Starlight Parade, which
Oh,
we
yeah.
watched together.
We did. The Starlight Parade at night, right before Happily Ever After, is excellent. It just makes me feel all the feels, and I can't help but just smile like an idiot the whole time I watch it.
Yeah, same.
Several character meet and greets throughout the park. I mean, you've got Mickey and Minnie. Right now is the Halloween party, so you've got Jack and Sally, you've got Mickey and Minnie in their Halloween costumes, you've got all the Winnie the Pooh characters dressed up in Halloween costumes, you've got who else do you have? You've got right now the alleyway that opens up when you leave for Happily Ever After back there, that's the entrance for the Halloween party. Right now they have 2 Haunted Mansion
Oh yeah, I
actors
saw
back
that.
there. So that's really cool. I'm trying to think who else is at the party, but I just can't wrap my brain
So
around it right now.
I don't know if this is legit. Jack Sparrow, is he there
Oh
sometimes?
yeah. Mhm. He does a show, I think, and he's there with Captain Barbosa.
Yeah, and I saw too. I don't know if that it's a meet and greet though. It may just be a show where God, oh, Max used to be at the end of the parade or the
He's
beginning
at
of
the
the
beginning.
parade, and now he's got his own little show at that stage. I guess that's over there by Space Mountain, that
Yeah,
area.
and also there's the Lilo and Stitch characters that are dressed up for Halloween too, which is pretty
Uh,
cool.
Stitch, Elvis, sometimes.
Oh yeah, Elvis Stitch is there. Just to name a few.
Yeah, just to name a few.
um,
Yeah,
and then
but even on
outside,
a non-party day, yeah, there's
yeah, even on
so
a
many.
non-party day, you can meet Stitch, you can meet your favorite princesses, whether it be in Fairy Tale Hall or at Cinderella's royal table in the castle. You can meet Merida. I think you can meet Mirabelle from Encanto and Bruno. Um,
We don't
you
talk
can
about Bruno.
shit. Sorry. You can meet Belle in her cottage. That you can meet anyone you want at Magic Kingdom. Honestly, you just have to try hard enough, and I highly
Yeah,
recommend you do
that
it.
was. And when Olivia was 6 or 7, I think, when we went for the first time, and she wasn't like a really big into princesses kind of girl. And it was really like before that, we really weren't that into Disney either. But we did the Bippity Boppity Boutique, and then immediately went and she got to take pictures with Cinderella and all. I mean, that was like one of the best meet and greets that we did because she was already dressed up like a princess, and so that was always fun.
Um, have you seen the videos on TikTok that are like, just got insert inappropriate piercing here at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique?
Yes.
They're so funny.
I was like, what are these? I was like, what are these people thinking?
So
But yeah,
funny.
I have seen those.
Yeah.
See, people are crazy. They doing that. They're smoking on the monorail.
But that's my kind of crazy. There's Mickey's PhilharMagic, which is a family-friendly attraction.
Yes,
And it's
nice and
also
cool.
for Lori and Daddy Josh to have a nice nap when Katie and I are running them all over the parks.
Yes.
Daddy Josh.
Daddy Josh. I miss my little baby. Was Olivia? No, because Olivia wasn't with us. So the first time we did it was me, Josh, and Olivia, and Brayden. And I think we probably all fell asleep, but it was really cute. The time that we did watch it and not sleep.
And they recently updated it, so it includes Coco. And what else? Coco and
I'm gonna have to check it out when we go.
yeah, definitely. Monsters Inc. Laugh
'Cause I don't
Floor.
remember.
Another. Go ahead.
I was gonna say because I don't remember. I don't know when they updated it, so and I don't remember what we saw. To be honest.
Didn't you do it when we went?
Mm-hmm. Was it
was
updated
updated
then?
by then. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I didn't nap that time, so then I saw
I know
it.
your intention was to.
My intention was, but I couldn't get comfortable, so I didn't.
Yeah, it looks like it's just Coco.
Gotcha.
Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor, another family-friendly attraction that not a lot of people think about. And after 4 p.m., it turns into a trick-or-treat trail.
Yeah, it's super cute.
Yeah, Gabby and I did it a couple months ago. It was really cute. It was funny. And it really just hinges on audience interaction.
Yeah.
Like, if you have people who are willing to have a good time in the audience, then it's going to be a good show.
Yeah.
The Dapper Dance, my favorite. They're on my hat, actually. I don't know if you can see them or not, but they're on there.
Cute.
Main Street Entertainment, which can range from the Main Street vehicles to literally any entertainment you see on Main Street. Sometimes the trolley will go down and the people will be singing and dancing and doing their thing.
I want to get picked for the family of the day.
Imagine how early you have to be there, though.
I know. I'll never be that.
It'll never be you.
No. I could give up on that dream.
Yeah. Maybe you get there, make it to the parade, and then go back and take a nap.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
We won't tell anyone.
Yep. Have you ever done the Country Bear Musical Jamboree?
I did it in its previous state.
Not the new. Yeah, we've never gone in.
Probably 10 years ago, I did it with my grandma. My grandma took me on a trip. It was just me and her. She's like, I want to go to Disney, and I know you're the one to do it with. So we stayed at Cabana Bay, and we went to Magic Kingdom, and we had fun.
Sweet.
Finding quieter areas when you need a break. What is one quieter area that comes to mind, Lori, when you need a break?
Good question.
I have mine.
You go first, then I'll think of one.
I think the path behind Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is a good quiet area that runs in front of Ariel's.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a good off the beaten path quiet area.
Yeah, I'm struggling because I'm like,
Or even in that
trying to
little
think.
area by the fountain by Gaston's. That's pretty quiet.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with that.
I'm trying to think
It's
of other
always
ones.
just so, yeah, it's always just so busy.
I think Liberty Square is typically pretty quiet.
Yeah, and I think if you're in the very front, almost like so like when you first walk in,
By the
instead of going
bathrooms.
straight, yes, by the bathrooms is a good little area.
Little alcove.
That's kind of quiet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to think of any other ones. One last one, and then we'll move on. The area where they hold the fireworks dining, like the fireworks party, where they have all the stuff like stored away.
Mhm.
Sometimes they'll have that area open for seating. And that place is always quiet.
Sweet.
Yep. Best places to take photos, obviously in front of the castle.
Yep. I also like on the side of the castle too.
Mm-hmm.
I guess when you face in the castle, maybe to the left
By the
is always that's a good spot.
by Sleepy Hollow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep. Of course, by Tiana's is always a good spot.
Mm-hmm. In front of the train station, at the entrance, it's a good spot. There's
Yep.
always a fast photographer there. That's where we had our little photo.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think of where else.
Oh, you know it's a good one when it's I think it's like when you're going, if you were gonna go to the right, like if you're going to Tomorrowland and they have that shoot, what kind of picture like is it's like the aerial picture
The bubblegum
where
wall.
it's in the grassy area,
Oh.
but it's like it's not a 3D picture.
Oh, it's a 360 picture.
Yes, 360.
We
I
got
couldn't
one of
think of what it
those.
was. Yeah, so that's a pretty cool spot.
That is a really cool spot. I think that's really it.
Yeah.
Behind the castle is also pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, anything that's got the castle in it for sure.
Yeah. I cannot see the please hold. There we go. Experiences you can skip because you're focused on rides. Country Bear Jamboree.
Tiki Room.
Tiki Room.
Yeah.
The Flying Carpets.
Yes.
Dumbo.
Teacups.
Yeah. Sometimes I am not for this, but TTA. I said I'm not for it, but if you're willing to skip stuff to hit the heavy hitters, then TTA.
Yeah. And I think too, things that people skip because they're focused on rides that maybe they shouldn't. It's like we were saying in the beginning of like, just skipping through Main Street and not really taking all of that in. There's so many different things too. Like, and then I don't know, some people don't realize, especially when it's super hot outside, if you walk in the stores at the very beginning, you can pretty much walk inside the whole route, which, you miss all the things that are on the opposite side. So it's good to kind of stay in the middle sometimes or, go through both ways. Like make sure you catch it all in. But there's so many different things. There's the popcorn, the confectionery. There's just so many things that are along that strip. Not saying that you have to get everything from all of those, but just go in and take a peek around and don't be so focused on the ride. That's why I always say Magic Kingdom, you need more than one day because there's so much stuff to do, to take in and to that you can miss on.
Yeah. And just to double up on that, when you're leaving the park during a parade or during fireworks and you think to yourself, wow, it's going to be a lot quicker if I just go through the Emporium. You're wrong. Because
Yeah.
everyone has that thought. And everyone's going through the Emporium and everyone's shopping during those times. Don't do that.
Yep. No, that's just stay on the street.
Just stay on the street, stay behind the crowd. You'll get to the end, I promise. You're just adding to the chaos at that point.
Yep.
It's important to think about too when you're at Magic Kingdom that we all get caught up in the rush of getting from one lightning lane to another and getting from one attraction to the other when the waits are low, but man, there's something about just kind of slowing down, taking it easy and soaking it all in. And I was
Yeah.
just thinking on here this list, the friendship fair. You hear it going off all day. You hear the fireworks at the castle. Slow down and catch that show, right?
Yeah.
Sit down, have a Dole Whip, take it easy for a little bit. Drink some water for God's sake, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah. I
there's
think, yeah.
go ahead.
I was going to say, like, and then your Disney trips, when you think about when you first went. So of course, now I went when I was 4 and I went when I was 12. I don't remember those trips. So when I say my first trip, I'm really counting my first family trip in 2014 because that's the one that I remember the most. But our trips have changed so much. That one was I was very rigid on the planning and doing, like having the whole day planned out and doing all these things. Well, especially now because Josh and I, most of the times that we go, it's just he and I now because, Braden doesn't want to go. And the most of the times that we've gone because Olivia has been, it's a cheer thing and she's not with us.
Right.
But now we've kind of shifted a little bit to do that to where we kind of do, we walk around and we are taking in a little bit more. Like the last time when we went in January, we did a lot of the shows at Hollywood Studios that we've never done before, just because we're kind of, looking at it a different way. There's so much stuff that you can do at all of the parks, that are outside of rides.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you know, in June, we hadn't really told anyone, but Gabrielle was pregnant and we couldn't do most of the thrilling things, right? We couldn't wait in line for space. We couldn't ride. Well, I read it without her, but we couldn't ride Rise of the Resistance together. We couldn't do all of like the things that are thrilling and pregnant ladies can't ride. So we found our enjoyment in, like you said, all of the shows and all of the things that people never slow down to experience, and that was really nice to get to do that.
Yeah. Well, and especially because Josh doesn't like to do the intense rides. And
Right.
so, I mean, I like them, but I get to do them when we go on trips with other people. So
Right.
now that it's he and I, it's nice to be able to do the things that he likes to do too,
Right. Yeah.
and just kind of take those things in.
Um and for those people who say, I don't like rides, I don't want to go. Great, it's not all rides, right? We've talked about plenty of entertainment tonight. There's Filler Magic, there's Country Road Jamboree, I wouldn't even consider TTA a ride. It's
No.
just a slow moving vessel.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, if you don't like rides, I would say skip Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Then I guess maybe skip Tiana's, even though it's just because of the drop. If you don't mind the drop, then it's not really that bad because it's just cute. And then even maybe skip Seven Dwarf Mine Train, but like everything else in Tron, but all the other ones like Pirates, I mean, it's just you're just sitting in a boat riding through. It's almost like a show, kind of.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's definitely not
Jungle
a
Cruise, same
ride.
thing. Yeah, so you don't have to like intense rides to enjoy the other attractions that they have there.
Yep, agreed.
Yeah.
Slow down, take it easy, try something outside of your comfort level. That way you can kind
Yeah,
of
and
ease
get
into
snacks.
get all the snacks. What a great
There's so
segue into
yes,
our
there's
next
so many snacks.
so many snacks.
That's what Josh does. Whenever we're riding something he doesn't want to ride, he goes gets ice cream.
Heck yeah. Good
So
for him. Um
yeah, I thought we were done. I forgot we have a whole nother
yeah.
food section.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. Magic Kingdom is not a good park for food. It is great for basic theme park food, your hot dogs, hamburgers, whatever. They're not great, but they're there. But there
Yeah.
are no real heavy hitters at Magic Kingdom.
So I kind of agree,
I was teeing this
but
up for you.
kind of not. Um, we used to say that all the time. I was like, oh, the food at Magic Kingdom is like one of my least favorites. Until we ate at Skipper Canteen. Like that is so good. That's one of the ones that we like. We're gonna eat, especially because there's not too much other ones that we like there. So we will eat at Skipper Canteen now every single time we go. Because I'd rather do that than go and get. I mean, I do like the burgers at Casey's. I mean, not Casey's at
Cosmic Rays.
Cosmic Rays. I also like the lobster roll at Columbia Harbor
I
House.
haven't had it yet.
The new menu over at Pecos Bill is fairly
It's not
decent.
bad, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean it's okay food. But yeah, I'm not for I haven't done them, but I haven't done Cinderella's Royal Table. I haven't done Be Our Guest because it's and I have a client this week that I'm booking Cinderella's Royal Table for. But I'm like, it's in actually one. Well, they did Be Our Guest, the one that I did dining for a couple of days ago. And I'm like, just know that those are not necessarily food. It's just the experience.
Yeah.
Not saying that the food is awful, but it's not like you're getting gourmet food there. So
Yeah. I did breakfast at B, I guess, when I went on that trip with my grandma. And I remember the food just being fine. It wasn't anything to write home about.
yeah. But they do have a lot of really good snacks though.
At Magic Kingdom?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You've got the spring rolls, you've got Dole Whip, you've got
Yep.
the beignets, you've got the Cheshire Cattail.
Yes, the Nutella waffle at Sleepy Hollow is really good.
Yeah. You've got
And I haven't had them, but you said the beignets there were fairly decent, right?
the one bite I had was real great. My
That's right, because
wife
it was
could
Gabby's.
write a whole dissertation about them, I'm sure.
Yeah, I definitely am going to try them next time I go, just so I can report back.
Yeah. And, there's the Halloween party snacks too that I'm excited to try. I have my eyes on those pumpkin churros. I'm excited to eat them.
Sounds yummy.
But yeah, if you're going to Magic Kingdom, just to put them all out there, you have the lunching pad, which mainly serves hot dogs. You've got Cosmic Rays, who just serves kind of your standard American fare, cheeseburgers, chicken sandwiches, chicken tenders. I think they have a chili dog, a salad, most likely. You've got Friar's Nook. They serve tots and other things. You've got
Gaston's Tavern.
Gaston's Tavern have excellent cinnamon rolls. They have LeFou's Brew. They also have something else right now too. I forget what it is though. Anyways, you have Pinocchio's. They mainly serve like flatbreads and Italian food. Columbia Harbor House, like Lori said, the lobster. They have shrimp. They have fish. They have chicken. Moving around,
Pecos
you have
Bill.
Pecos Bills. They serve Hispanic food. You have Aloha Isle, serves all your Dole Whip. Then Sunshine Tree Terrace, which serves your Dole Whip floats and specialties. Casey's, I think that's my favorite. Casey's
yeah.
corn dog nuggets with the cheese. I love that. They also have hot dogs. And I think that's it.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
That was good.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I had for breakfast yesterday, but I can tell you all the table service or quick service options at
funny.
Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
And then your table service, you've got Tony's Town Square right at the entrance. You've got Crystal Palace, the Plaza. I've never eaten at the Plaza. You've got Be Our Guest. You've got
Cinderella's Royal Table.
Cinderella's Royal Table. Skipper Canteen.
Skipper Canteen.
Crystal Palace.
What's the one that? Yeah, what's the one that Fred likes? Liberty Tree Tavern.
Oh yeah, I forgot that one existed. Could not tell you
And,
all the table service at Magic Kingdom.
and the Diamond Horseshoe, which is right next to it.
Yes.
Yeah. I lied. I did eat at the Plaza 2 years ago but it was like it was before the Halloween party. And I think I only got like potato soup or something. Like I didn't even get that much food.
Weird.
Yeah. I don't know why.
I think we've hit really the best places to grab something to eat. Where to eat when you don't want to spend valuable park time on a long meal? I would say Casey's. Because there's not seats in there. So you're motivated to get in and get out to allow seats for other people or just not be outside because most of their seating is outside.
Yeah.
Trying to think of other places that don't really take a lot of time. Pinocchio's doesn't really take long. It really just depends on what you want to eat and what kind of meal you want to have. But in my opinion, Casey's is the go-to if you don't want to spend a lot of time on a food item.
Yeah, and a good idea too is to mobile order. That way you put your order in, you go pick it up, and it takes less time for any of the quick service.
Yep, I agree. What Magic Kingdom food item should every first-time visitor try?
Ironically, I'm going to probably say the cheeseburger spring rolls, even though I'm not a huge fan, because I feel like that's one of because you can't really get them everywhere. So, and that's something that people tend to love.
Yeah, that's true. I think the Cheshire Cat Tail is another one that's really good. I personally don't like it, but I know my wife loves it.
I haven't tried that.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll put that on my list too.
Yes, do it.
Yeah.
For sure. I'm trying to think if there's anything else worth trying at Magic Kingdom. I don't think so.
I did like we did the Nutella waffle, and that was pretty good.
Oh yeah.
It's different than when they first came out with it, but it's still good.
Yeah, and I mean, not everyone understands the resort, like resorts at Walt Disney World. Like, not everyone visiting knows that you can go visit another resort. You just kind of have to know your way around.
Mm-hmm.
So, I would say try Dole Whip if you're at Magic Kingdom, because not everyone knows that you can get it at the Polynesian, and or knows that you can visit the Polynesian while you're sitting at Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. No, I agree. That's a good one.
Yep. All right. Let's do this. Let's do these questions. I did not see these questions. I'm not prepared. So this is going to be
I'll go first, and that way
answers.
you can.
Oh, okay. I don't care. I was just saying these are going to be knee-jerk. I've put no thought into them.
Okay. One thing everyone should experience at Magic Kingdom. Of course, it's got to be Happily Ever After.
Yes. Or the Dapper Dance.
Yep. True.
Oh, Main Street Entertainment, I think I would like to change to. Because it's not just the Dapper Dance. It's the whole atmosphere.
Yeah. Biggest Magic Kingdom planning mistake people make. I put thinking that you could do and see everything in one day.
Yeah, that's valid. Not taking a break. Like everyone wants to go from one ride to the other and just make sure they get everything, but I sit down, drink some water, put some food in your system, reset.
Yeah. You only have 3 hours in Magic Kingdom. What are you going to do?
In the morning or
People
in the
Mover. Anytime. People Mover, Haunted Mansion, Big Thunder Mountain, and then lunch at Skipper Canteen.
Pirates, Tiana's, Big Thunder Mountain. I feel like that's already 2 hours right there. And I'll say a meal at Cosmic Race.
And it's something else we didn't talk about. that we did together was Beacon Barrel.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was
Yeah,
so fun.
that was fun. The whole experience is fun, and then those, what was it called? The corn cake stuff was like,
Yeah.
I would eat that as a
Yeah.
meal. That was really good.
Yeah.
So
Good
yeah,
drinks, good food.
definitely. And then the last one, finish the sentence. Magic Kingdom is, and I put where you feel the most of Disney's magic.
Magic Kingdom is whimsical.
There you go. See, I knew you could do it.
We did it. And once again, we thought we were going to spend hours, and we made pretty good timing again. We're getting good at this whole
we
podcast thing.
We're getting professional. Now we just need the followers.
Hello, if you're listening to us, please like and
Give
subscribe.
us some love. Yes.
Please. That's it. That's our deep dive on Magic Kingdom. Lori, thank you. I think it was very fun. I appreciated that.
Yeah. Absolutely. So I don't remember if we're doing Hollywood Studios or Epcot next week. I can't remember.
I don't either. It'll be a surprise to everyone.
Surprise, surprise.
Like Lori's mentioned, I'm off to Walt Disney World tomorrow. Super excited. We're gonna go to the Halloween party. My wife Gabby's never been before. We're gonna meet up with Katie. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have the Mickey churro waffles at Spyglass Grill at Caribbean Beach. I'm excited for those.
Oh, fun. I didn't realize Gabby never went to the party before.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's exciting.
Yep. And we'll be announcing the gender of our child sometime.
Am I going to
at
have to
Walt
wait
Disney
for that
World.
too?
I don't know. Stay tuned.
Okay.
So yeah, we really like, I know in June I said we didn't have a plan, but like our only plan is currently to go to the Halloween party. Gabby's 21 weeks this week. So don't want her to overdo it, obviously. There's no pressure to do anything. So outside of the party, we'll just go wherever the wind blows. And excited to report back on it next week. Thank you guys for joining us tonight. Lori, do you have anything in closing? I'm sorry.
No, I'm good.
She's good. Thanks for joining. Once again, go follow us on all our socials at Going Beyond the Castle Podcast. We have our Beacons channel, beacons.ai/Going Beyond the Castle. We have our website, goingbeyondthecastle.com. Shoot Lori a message if you find it in your heart to want to go to Walt Disney World and don't feel like planning your Magic Kingdom day. LoriT@mousecounselors.com. I didn't screw it up that time.
You got it.
You're hearing this on a Wednesday, but typically we record on Thursday nights. We're just doing it tonight on Wednesday because I'm a pain in the butt. You'll hear this episode on Tuesday morning, bright and early when you wake up. And with that, everyone have a lovely rest of your week. See you later.
All right. Bye.